Good morning, folks. Should I start with that?
No, we're good.
What are we doing today, Cameron?
All right.
Well, today we're what are we doing today, Cameron?
All right. Hey, everybody.
What are we doing today, Cameron? Come on, we put that in.
Why? Come on, we're putting that. What? Dude, okay, so audience, I'm gonna put this.
We don't need to go into detail. Let's just start the show.
This guy is a film major.
We don't need to get
and
into
he couldn't
semantics.
assemble a tripod that we've been using for the first 2 years of making videos. Like
oh my
this.
gosh, I had a brain fart today. Oh my goodness. Let's just get.
Oh my goodness. No, it wasn't bad, dude.
Yes, I know it was bad.
If you're wondering why we didn't have a week 15 prediction for our very few fans, our little flock of fans. This guy also forgot to upload the video.
No, I uploaded it. The YouTube just was being retarded, so.
No,
I uploaded it. It said 100%.
No.
It did. No one uploaded.
You should have double checked it then.
I did. It said upload 100%. I was like, all right, sweet, done.
That's not double checking it. We're double checking is hitting refresh and watching the video and seeing that it's live on YouTube.
All right, well, let's just get to this.
I always double check my videos when I'm uploading.
Why don't we react to week 15 of the NFL then?
This is so funny to me, bro. It's like, really? Like,
okay,
all that trading?
Okay.
Like,
all right, you know.
Yeah, you're allowed to have a brain fart, but that was a pretty bad one.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. So, honestly, for our predictions, I think I'll just go down the list. So,
wow, the good teams won, the bad teams lost.
No, that wasn't entirely true.
Yeah, probably right.
The Rams won 12-6. Not much to write about this game, to be honest. This is pretty mid game.
Well,
I got off early from work just to watch this absolute stinker. It was not worth it.
They need to get rid of Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy wants $50 million. Do you think he's worth?
He's wants $50 million?
Yeah, I have a question. Do you think Baker's worth $40 million right now?
I would say Baker on the Niners would be a playoff team for sure.
I think that's a Super Bowl team.
I don't know if that would be a Super.
It would definitely be.
It would. They'd definitely be higher quality.
With how he's playing on the Bucks, dude, absolutely will be a Super Bowl caliber team. But that's insane, dude. The Niners need to be honest with themselves. They need a quarterback.
Well, I mean, they're insanely.
Well, people say Brock Purdy went to the Super Bowl. Okay, well, so did Jimmy G, and where's he at now?
Yeah, I think the Niners just keep cycling. They keep cycling through quarterbacks. And I think we finally reached. Brock Purdy's not worth $50 million, dude. I'm sorry.
He's not.
He's just not. That is not he's not a Ferrari type player. That's Ferrari. That's Ferrari money right there. That's like we're paying you to fucking win us the championship.
Yeah, like he's not worth being the highest paid quarterback in the league.
If Brock Purdy pulls it off and he becomes the highest paid quarterback in the league, all power to him, man. Good on him. But
I hope it happens because we know the Niners won't be actual winners for a while.
This game stunk.
This
game stunk.
Yeah.
Deebo Samuel did not look like he did not look good. I'm sorry, he just didn't look good.
I'll say the Rams though.
Like shit.
Rams though, getting hot at the right time.
Stafford just knows that this is why you pay a guy like Matthew Stafford $50 million and not Brock Purdy $50 million because games like these where it's 12-6, like Matt Stafford won that game for him pretty much.
Yeah,
that last drive, essentially he won the game.
Pretty much, and Niners are so bad they had players quit on the team.
Oh yeah, Devontae Campbell literally quit.
Yeah,
well, because he knows that it's over. Like they're 6-8.
Well, evidently no, he lost the starting spot, which he was the backup anyway, because Greenlaw got activated and he got upset at that.
Sorry, Devondre. That was always the gamble here. Was Greenlaw once Greenlaw's available to come back, he'll come back. Well, no wonder why he was sitting on the side. No wonder why Greenlaw was sitting on the sidelines. They're trying to play Devondre Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's so obnoxious, bro. I couldn't imagine being on that team right now, dude. Yeah, but right now. I'm hearing the thing about Brock Purdy below 50%, 142 yards, no an interception, 45% quarterback rating. It's like,
dude, it's just
what is it? Did everybody just figure out what the Niners trick scheme is? Like, they just figure out how to stop the run. I think that everybody just figured out to stop the run against the Niners and you're fine.
Yeah, well, that's
the
thing. Kind
of sucks,
bro. That's the thing. First off, they've had 2 players lost kids this year.
Oh, and yeah, well,
Debo fell off a cliff. Ayuk got hurt.
this team's been on 2 deep playoff runs back-to-back years.
Yeah,
They've been playing they played a lot of football.
their defense fell off a
They
cliff
have played a
too.
lot of football. So I think having kind of a pullback here is. I mean, obviously that was kind of.
Yeah, they just need to pack it in. Pretty much.
They have probably like a 0.1% chance to make the playoffs, like a 1% chance. Like,
Yeah.
It's nominal. It's a nominal amount. Whereas the Rams, I told you, bro. I was saying this on the podcast a few weeks ago, bro. Like, watch out for the Rams, dude. Like, they're coming back, man. They can figure it out. If they just they beat the Bills, dude. Like, I don't know, man. This could be one of those like watch out teams that I don't think anybody wants to play Rams with the Bucks right now, to be honest. Like, we were saying that a few weeks ago, but like I think that's more accurate than that now. All right, let's move down to the Cowboys and the Panthers. Cowboys won 30-14. Nothing right.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
right.
mean,
This game was boring as fuck.
Cowboys just don't fool yourselves.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I think just in the interest of audience perspective, I think we're gonna probably start just basically covering like all the teams are eliminated. It's like okay, their off season's already started, so we'll talk about them in the off season. All right, so next we got the Chiefs traveling to the Browns and winning 21-7.
We both picked the Browns here for some reason.
Oh, I thought. Well, I mean, the Browns. When we made the prediction, the Browns just put up 500 yards on the Broncos defense, which is number 1 in the league. So.
The Chiefs you talk about a three-peat. I wonder if Mahomes can stay healthy enough to make it to playoffs, dude. He was getting bullied this game.
Dude, like this is like the all pro 2017 team, dude. Like they have Juju Smith-Schuster, DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes.
I know, and it's so annoying.
It's the all like 2018 team, dude. It's honestly
so annoying.
I don't know. Will it last? Will it last is the question.
It depends on Mahomes to make it
Will it
playoffs,
last?
dude. He's getting not beat around, dude.
Well, yeah, man. Like, the Chiefs are the type of team to score 40 points. They can't score 40. They cannot score 40. They have to just literally play situational football all game.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs are like, oh, well, we're gonna have Patrick Mahomes on the field. It's like, I also think that they understand that they need Patrick Mahomes on the field as much as possible too.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why they are starting to dude, have you seen the time possession numbers? Bro, Chiefs fucking just dominate the clock. That's all they do. That's the only way they win. Even the short victories, they still they're either barely behind time possession or they're slightly ahead. It's incredible. I'm like, that's good coaching right there. I don't care what anybody says. That's just good coaching. But obviously, Chiefs are 13-1.
Yeah. And
if the Bills get one more loss, it's over. They have the 1 seed.
Yeah.
The Bills might as well not even play the rest of the year because they already know they already know where the seed's gonna be. So.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we got the Houston Texans hosting the Miami Dolphins and winning 20-12.
The Dolphins look bad, man.
They don't want to take it. I think every team has figured out the Niners' run defense or run scheme. Whereas the Texans, they have CJ Stroud.
Yeah, and Stingley looks like a star, dude. He might have been a better draft pick than Ahmad Gardner.
Dude, Stingley was good. Well, he was taking over Sauce Gardner.
Although Sauce Gardner got his
Stingley was a beast, though. He's an absolute beast.
Yeah, he was balling out this game, dude. And look,
he's an absolute beast.
It's just me or Tyreek and Tua have no chemistry. Waddle doesn't. He had two attempts this game, and Waddle didn't catch any of them.
Tua has more chemistry with Jonnu Smith.
He does.
Yeah, he went from. Okay, so just for context, how bad the tight end position is in fantasy football. This guy, the Jonnu Smith, went from tight end 35.
Yeah.
Barely you can't even start him. So tight end 4. Because that's how bad the rest of the offense has been. They literally have been just force feeding Jonnu Smith. He's the only way they're moving the ball now.
Pretty much, dude.
But it's not surprising. Honestly, it's really not surprising for Miami though. Miami's gotten stale, and also they didn't have Tua for for a period of time. So
yeah,
their season was already cooked when Tua went out.
I mean, they only need one more loss and they're done.
Whereas the Texans are winning the South. They have the Titans, the Colts, and the Titans, the Colts, and the Jaguars in their division, bro.
Yeah.
Houston probably had wrapped up the South in week 12. That's how bad these teams have been. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
these,
Houston's going to the playoffs.
yeah,
For
they are.
sure. That was an easy pick. If you picked the Houston Texans to win the AFC South, the Colts were plus 100 to win the South. By the way,
Wow. Yeah.
like they were close. They were close in the odds. What are the odd makers smoking? I think
they just think
never.
what we're talking about.
This is what we. I think. Okay, so what we learned this season: never buy any off-season bullshit, because that's all. That's what it is. Is bullshit.
The in-season stuff's all that matters.
Well, the bullshit you should have bought was San Francisco was Brock Purdy taking the Niners.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what people should have bought. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys the all in season failed.
Yeah. All in, huh?
The Cleveland Browns was allegedly resurgent offense with Deshaun Watson. Oh, yeah, that was a big.
Now
fraud.
they're looking more and more forced to let Baker go.
Miami Dolphins being the outliers to win the AFC East. Yeah, they definitely were never going to win the AFC with Josh Allen in their division.
They're never going to.
This is the best one. The New York Football Jets traveled to the Jacksonville Jaguars and won 32-25. Great. Honestly, not gonna lie, solid game.
Rodgers was good.
Solid game. Honestly, like for a non-consequential football game.
Actually,
solid game.
I've type it. Click on the stats of this game because
yeah, solid game. Yeah, Devontae Adams torched this team. I was so happy. That was such a surprise. But same thing with Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas had a huge game too.
Rodgers ran for 45 yards.
Yeah.
18 long.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Jets are gonna keep it. I think they're gonna run it back with the same roster.
If they win out, I think they'll give it a shot.
I think they're gonna run it back because I think the problem was the defense.
Because here's the thing,
the problem was obviously the defense.
Here's the thing, Rodgers has an out. He's gonna be like, you kind of fired the head coach halfway through the season, bro. Like,
you didn't really give me a chance.
We had to completely restructure the whole game plan again.
Yeah, Rodgers played great. Honestly, Rodgers looked like vintage Rodgers.
He played great. Devontae Adams, dude.
Devontae Adams is the fact that Devontae his stat line doesn't even tell the full story because he could have had 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was he was tackled at the 2-yard line. I was so mad. I would have been upset if I would have lost because of that, but I smoked my division or I just smoked my rival in fantasy, so I was fine.
This is gonna be the surprising thing. Click on Aaron Rodgers' stats the past few games if you can.
No, Rodgers has been good. I'm not gonna lie. He's been solid. He's been turning it around.
I think that the past 4 or 5 games he's been playing very well.
He tore his Achilles as a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, dude.
Guys, he probably needs a. Well, that's the thing
with cayenne water, bro.
Well, yeah.
It's the cayenne water. It's the ayahuasca.
It's ayahuasca. Yeah, the DMT, dude.
It cleared his aura or whatever.
Yeah, you removed his aura. You mean?
Yeah, and I will say Mac Jones is probably the cockiest bad quarterback I think I've ever seen.
McCorkle Jones. Yeah. Dude, I'm so happy he's a Jaguar, man. He's just go rot there, man. That's where he's a junkyard dog, dude. Just go rot there.
The only thing that looked good on the Jags was their uniforms, and they remained remarkably clean that game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No,
Devontae Adams is still one of the best receivers in the league, dude. I don't know why the Raiders traded him for the 3rd rounder. That was so stupid of them.
Now he got kind of derailed there for a minute, but he's back on the rails, it seems.
Yeah. All right, next we have the Commanders traveling to the Saints, and I mean this game got crazy. It's super late, 20-19. Spencer Rattler drove down the field, scored a touchdown, and then they decided to go for 2
and messed it up.
As a 5-8 football team. And that pass was one of the worst throws I've ever seen in my life, dude. That was so bad, dude.
Dude, yeah, the Saints aren't
Commanders played okay.
It
was so fun. It's so funny, man. I feel like the Commanders felt like they had the game in hand, the whole game, and then they kind of let their foot off the gas after Terry McLaurin scored a 2nd touchdown. Then it felt like the game just kept going though, and they were about to blow it.
It feels like that's what happens to them though. They just kind of lollygag in the 2nd and 3rd quarter a little bit.
I like the Commanders to make the playoffs. I don't like them making it far though. I think once they play a serious franchise,
Eagles.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get pounded by the Eagles this week. To be honest, I don't know how you don't. I think it's gonna be a super high scoring game too. So
now we have the next game, which I don't know how the NFL missed this. They apparently scheduled a practice game for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, it's so funny. If
With
if
the
you
Giants.
if you own NFL Pro, you could see the win probability charts.
Didn't even.
Like every one of them's kind of like like an actual like graph. This one is literally just a straight line like 100% like they were gonna win.
Well, it's like little lag, but it's like, all right, we'll give you like a 99% chance.
They were
of winning
minus
this.
before the odds closed. The Ravens were minus 2,000 on some books.
God,
Just
the
fucking
Giants.
like diabolical.
Well,
I had Derrick Henry fantasy football, by the way, and it was very frustrating to see that Derrick Henry probably could have had like 1,000,000 yards on the ground and probably like 3 touchdowns, and Lamar Jackson just kept throwing touchdowns.
No.
Dude, like he just kept throwing them, like it just couldn't stop. Like
Not really much we could talk about here. The Ravens were just basically just practicing for the next
bro,
week.
the
pretty much.
Giants are toast, dude. The
Yeah,
Giants
they're
are
bad.
the Giants are looking for the first overall pick in
Yeah.
the draft. They're trying to get Shador or Quinn Ewers or Carson Beck and or
I lean more
Travis
on
Hunter. Or
I
/
guarantee you.
or.
I guarantee he's good Carson Beck or Quinn Ewers.
I don't. You know what's funny?
They would.
I was thinking about this last night. I don't want this to happen. How hilarious would it be if they had the second overall pick and they took Ashton GNC?
Another running back. Oh no.
Oh,
I'll
that'd
get
be
that.
so funny, dude.
No, they'll get Travis Hunter.
They wouldn't
for
do
it.
that. Yeah, they wouldn't do that. I don't think they wouldn't draft Travis Hunter either. They just took Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, they need a QB.
They need a quarterback. Like
They need
it's
juice,
over.
dude. They need life.
They haven't won a game. We talk about Dallas not winning a game at home. The Giants haven't won a game at home, and it's December.
The Giants are smart.
It's the end of December.
Yeah, dude. If the Giants are smart, they get Cam Ward. At least.
Yeah,
Because that's the only thing.
Ward.
Like the
Kyle
real,
Ward and Malik Neighbors would be sick.
the only real
Dude.
question in this game is who's getting the first overall pick, and it might be the Giants or Raiders, but
Yeah.
we don't need to talk about this anymore.
All right. Next, we have the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Tennessee Titans.
We don't need to talk about this one either.
Will Levis had 3 picks. Give us 3 iconic shots once more.
The Bengals just.
Will Levis is my goat, dude. He's my goat this season. I love him. He never ceases to amaze me how he can just make some of the funniest freaking NFL shots of all time, dude. He is a talented man.
What blows me about the Bengals? What blows me about the Bengals defense, dude, is
funny,
they
dude.
get 3 picks, but can only give up 27 points.
They suck. The Bengals just suck. They
Yeah.
just have stink all over them. They can't win at home. They can only win away. They just have the aura of stink all over them.
Yeah, they're not good.
I don't even know what their problem was this year. Their offense was light years ahead.
Their defense.
Chase Brown has come on strong for them. He scored 2 touchdowns in this game. He's been a great player. Like he's really been a really good solid pickup for them.
The defense just collapsed, dude.
Well, I think that they were just. I think they won this. If they were playing the Bills, I think the Bengals would have lost.
Yeah.
To be honest, they can score a lot of points. They just can't win games to save their life, dude. When it actually matters.
Yeah.
All right, next we got the Patriots traveling to the Cardinals, and the Cardinals winning 30-17. Yeah, but I don't know if
Patriots in rebuild mode. They know it.
Cardinals have an outside shot, a very far outside shot to make the playoffs.
I don't think they're beating the Rams, dude.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think. The result of games we're gonna talk about kind of solidified, gonna seal their fate. They just did. The Cardinals just needed to take their season more seriously from the start.
And the Patriots
They can
again.
jump.
The Patriots is just
And
like
they
an
suck
rebuild.
and they suck away, dude.
Yeah.
They're terrible. The Cardinals are terrible away.
The Patriots are out of the way. Look at that.
Well, the Patriots is a bad period.
Yeah, they're just bad right
they,
now.
They have no receiver talent. One of the I think Ramondre Stevenson needs a better like speed back. He needs something that they. Antonio Gibson was okay, but like I feel like they need less similar players. They need like more like they need Ferraris. That's what the Patriots need. They need some studs at receiver for sure. Especially like Drake May is like, he needs talent around him. I think that if he's gonna succeed. So.
Yeah. Well,
All right, next we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the Denver Broncos, and Broncos winning 31-13.
yeah.
Not gonna lie, man, I was worried for a large portion of this game. Jonathan Taylor was just obliterating.
that was when the
defense.
game churned for you.
Yeah. Again, I have Jonathan Taylor on my fantasy team, and I was a little.
That was going to be a blowout.
I have the Broncos defense and Jonathan Taylor, so I was happy that Jonathan Taylor didn't score that touchdown. That was like 1 in a million chances that happens. Like 1 in a million. Like 1 in a million.
Why did they do that? Just hold the ball into the end zone.
I was always told to run through the end zone with the football.
Yeah, don't throw it out. What are
Through
you
the
doing?
end zone.
Like, I don't even throw it out. Like, I would never throw it.
No. Why would you barely even touch the line? You gotta run. Like if you're gonna try, like don't ever reach the ball out because that's just a guaranteed touchback.
Yeah.
and run through the end zone. Because, like, look, if it's 4th and 1 and you stop and you get stuffed, they're on the half-yard line of their own side of the field. Like, you don't think there's an opportunity there?
Yeah.
I've never understood that kind of coaching thing. I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, I was worried up until the second half, and then the Broncos defense just took over. Like, Bo Nix threw 3 picks, it didn't even matter because the Broncos defense is just too good.
The Colts aren't. It's the Colts.
They are just those guys. No, well, I kind of figured that Anthony Richardson was going to implode at some point. I was kind of just waiting for him to
balling
implode.
out, though.
He was balling out, but then he wasn't. Yeah, I said this during the game. I'm like, there's Anthony Richardson has 2 types of games. It's an Anthony Richardson's figuring it out game, or oh my god, Anthony Richardson can't throw a football game. Dude, there was one throw where it was like a simple out route, and he just missed him by like 5 yards. I was like, he needs to go to the Josh Allen quarterback guru guy. That's where he needs to go to. You'd be such a good quarterback. I see it. I see the visions, man. Anthony Richardson could be a really stellar quarterback.
Yeah, he just needs to.
He needs
get
time.
polished.
He just needs some. He just needs time. Yeah. And like he can't play a defense that's just gonna maul you, dude. Well, Broncos defense is vicious, bro.
You gotta remember too, he's still younger than most of the rookies in this league right now.
Nick Benito needs to win Defensive Player of the Year, by the way.
No, Tarheeb still.
No, Nick Benito needs to win.
Still.
Tarheeb still?
Yeah.
Who the hell is Tarheeb still?
The corner for the Chargers.
Oh, the 5th round rookie?
Yeah, who's outpacing Quentin Mitchell, is that his name?
Queenon Mitchell. Oh, for Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
Okay, Defensive Rookie of the Year might be an argument, but Defensive Player of the Year? Yeah, no way, dude. This guy, like, Nick Benito's been unbelievable.
He only has 11 sacks.
And two pick sixes?
Anyways.
Okay, well, can we get Pat Surtain Defensive Player of the Year then?
Well, I mean, I think
like Pat Surtain's literally locked down every receiver he's ever faced. Yeah, yes.
I thought he limped off the field. What are you talking about?
Yeah, cramps.
Oh, yeah, cramps.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. It was a late in the game, bro. Like he's been playing hard the whole game. Like, cut the man some slack.
Let's sit in crabs there for a second.
Yeah, crabs. No,
guys,
no.
Guys, I got a problem.
Never Pat Surtain. Are you kidding me?
No,
that guy's character? Yeah, no way you'd ever get.
Right.
No way.
No, I think it's the
all right.
Next week.
Next we have the Buffalo Bills traveling to the Detroit Lions and winning 48-42. This game was insane.
I think it's safe to say the Lions' injuries on defense are catching up to them.
54.5 was the closing line for over-under. Dude, like, it just... if the Bills or the Lions are playing and just take the over, dude, is, like, that is an absolute lock right now.
Yeah.
James Cook, golly, man, he's been coming on strong, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's, like...
The Bills look good. The Bills are a Super Bowl team, dude. Like
this could be a Super Bowl preview, man. Like, this is a realistic matchup because both these offenses are fucking... They're diabolical, man.
Although, dude, the Lions haven't been in the head the whole game.
The Lions had a collective 15 rush attempts.
Goff had 5 touchdowns, almost 500 yards.
Amon-Ra at 193. Yeah, like
no picks.
If you had any of these people in fantasy football, you probably won your playoff game. Yeah. I played Josh Allen this week, bro. I'm a little scared. So he's been so good. Like he's like Josh. I don't know, man. It's Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen for MVP, and it's one. I don't know, man. Lamar Jackson throwing 5 touchdowns against the Giants is not nearly the same as Josh Allen scoring 6 against the Lions.
And we just also got.
Actually, he scored 4.
We also just heard Montgomery's out for the year now. Knuckles is out for the year.
I'm not worried. I think the Lions are gonna be fine. They're just gonna have to rely on their pass game a little bit more, which is okay. Like they have clearly they have weapons. Yeah, clearly they have enough weapons.
Wow, dude. Yeah, they do. Holy cow.
Yeah, clearly they'll be fine. They even got production on Tim Patrick. They got production on Jameson Williams.
A guy named Skipper.
Yeah, Dan Skipper. He's a tackle. Like they just they're pulling all the stops, man.
Yeah.
Whereas
Dan Campbell still a madman.
Oh yeah. I'm only worried about the Bills insofar as I think their defense sucks. Like you can score points on the defense. Their defense is terrible, but their offense though. Like Josh Allen's kind of turned into Goku in the past month, dude. Like it's been absolutely insane. Yeah, he's a great football player. I'm so happy he kept going, man. So happy he didn't give up. All right. Anyway, next we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to the Chargers and blowing them out 40-17. What happened to the San Diego Chargers?
No run game.
And it said San Diego.
And Herbert was limping, and Mike Evans is a goat.
Oh, dude, Mike
and-
Evans is the best, dude. I was. We didn't publish the episode, but I specifically singled out Mike Evans, and I was like, I don't know anybody on the Chargers that could guard him, and I was right. So, there's literally nobody on the Chargers that can guard him.
Yeah, this was close
Yeah,
in
can't
the
guard Mike,
first
dude.
half, then
Can't guard Mike.
yeah, then it just got completely off the rails. Herbert's limping into the playoffs. It seems. I still think Chargers are making playoffs, but I'm souring on the chances of winning because they might play the Bills.
I don't know, bro. If they lose out, dude, it's over.
They're playing the Raiders and the Patriots. And the Broncos. We're beating your Broncos tomorrow.
No, bro. Denver's absolutely gonna smack this team. Denver's
Yeah.
gonna absolutely smack this
Yeah,
team.
no, we're beating-
This is gonna
you're
be
beating
an
Broncos.
easy dub. This is an easy dub. I'll bet you online. I'll bet you live. I'll bet you $20 the Broncos absolutely smack them.
That's not happening.
See,
But
no
anyways,
faith.
The Bucks could be a
I have
spoilers.
total faith in my team now, dude.
Bucks
I
are-
have total faith. Like unless they go up against a big team. Oh, Denver still plays a Bills, I think.
Yeah, the Bucks could be spoilers though in the NFC playoff run.
If they play the right team,
Yeah.
I think they have to play the right
Well,
team.
they're the only team that beat the Eagles.
I
and
know.
The Lions.
I know. Like if those are the two teams. I'm like, if the Bucks play either of those two teams, like I might put a small wager on the Buccaneers, man. I don't know. They're crafty. They're a crafty franchise, man. They know how to win. They know how to win, and they have champions all across their roster still. So
They do, man.
yeah,
Vita Vea just good luck running against Vita Vea.
dude. Yeah, the run defense is insane with him.
Dude,
Like,
he stuffs everything.
Well, that's like for defensive football, like they play some of the best fundamental defensive football
Yeah.
out there. Like Vita Vea just dominating the D line and just owning the line of scrimmage. Dude, that is such a weapon. Like
Yeah.
that is such a weapon. Like I think most casual fans don't really understand how important the line of scrimmage is. But if you can control the line of scrimmage, you control the game pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we got the Battle of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Battle Penn. We had Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Philadelphia Eagles and losing 13-27. Philadelphia's figuring it out, bro. Philadelphia's dangerous, man.
Yeah.
I think they might be they're as dangerous as Alliance. Those are the two notorious teams right now.
The Eagles are just
Eagles
loaded
and
with
Lions.
talent, dude. They're just loaded from every angle. With
Yeah, their
talent.
roster's so well built. The roster's even Kenneth Gainwell is playing really well behind Saquon.
This is what drafting well does. Drafting and signing players well.
Well, again, we're talking about line of scrimmage. Like Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter are just they control the line of scrimmage for the Eagles.
They do.
Like the Steelers couldn't run the football at all. Like the Eagles they're gonna lock you down.
Yeah, and the Steelers. I mean, do we figure out what's going on with T.J. Watt?
I don't know. If he did he tear his Achilles or something? Like
I don't think
know,
so.
I don't know what happened. It could have just been cramps. Again, dude, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell when it's this cold outside. Expect to play Saturday. Yeah, he's.
Oh, he's fine.
I don't care, dude.
He's an animal.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, even if he tore his Achilles, I'd still believe him.
Yeah.
dude, like, oh my god, have you seen some of the plays he made during the game, dude? Bro, he was a monster. Like, I don't really know. I think Philadelphia's one weakness, I think, is their secondary. If you could throw the football and you could throw the football well, like they're beatable.
Yeah.
If Philadelphia advances to the Super Bowl and they play the Bills, they're fucked. I think Philadelphia's fucked.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's their one bugaboo is deep coverage. I think the Steelers could never test it, and the only time they did test it, they scored. So, yeah, like the one time they did test it, they scored. So
The Steelers just need a quarterback, dude. They just need they need to stop recycling quarterbacks.
Russ hasn't played bad, but
He's not playing bad, but he didn't play. He played okay. He didn't blow me away.
I don't know. This is another team that I don't think.
Yeah.
This is another team that I think. Well, this is a team I actually think could beat the Eagles. Though, we have the Packers trapped to the Seahawks, winning 30-13. Packers I think can actually beat the Eagles.
The Packers. I mean, they played already.
They almost did this year. Actually, did they?
No, they didn't. I think Eagles beat them.
They almost beat. They were in a foreign country though. They're in Brazil. They were.
Yeah.
There wasn't a home game. That wasn't considered a home game.
Yeah, and what happened to Gino? Did he tear his ACL?
No, I think he's. I don't know. The Seahawks chances are slowly slipping out of the grass, like because they're tied with the Rams now.
Yeah. The problem is like they're on unstable ground. The Seahawks right now.
Yeah, they're tied to the Rams, and there's 3 weeks left. There's 3 games left. So it's like winner take all, man. If the Rams go 2-1 over the next 2 weeks, it's over.
Neither the Rams,
Seahawks are making the playoffs.
Neither the Rams, Seahawks, and Cardinals can't afford a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Rams are the Cardinals are still technically in it, but not. I don't know how long.
Well, I think the problem this year was this team, the NFC North just crowded everybody out of the NFC playoff picture because they're sending 2 teams to the playoffs, like Packers and
well, outside the Bears in the NFC North.
Yeah. We'll talk about them right now. We have the Bears traveling to the Minnesota Vikings and losing 12-30.
I mean, were we shocked this was going to be the Bears? I mean, they fired their head coach mid-season. I mean, they should have fired him last year, but.
Is Kevin O'Connell going to win Coach of the Year? He better. He better, man.
Jim Harbaugh.
No.
5-12
Jim
team.
Harbaugh?
5-12 team to 8-6.
How about sending your starting quarterback out and replacing him and going 12-2 the next year?
Your starting quarterback got hurt.
Kirk Cousins left.
Well, they got rid of him, yeah.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. No, they didn't get rid of him. He left. He left for more money.
And then they drafted a guy. He got hurt, and now.
Yeah, and now they're on his backup, and his backup's been playing outstanding.
Yeah, and now on the
dude, I don't know, man. Like, do they even start? This is gonna be the off-season conversation all year. Is like, who's gonna pay Sam Darnold? Like, who is he gonna? Like, he's proven he could go to. He can start for a 12-2 team. Who's gonna pay him?
I love the Vikings method of quarterback. It's like, oh, we don't got a guy. Daniel Jones, come here. Sam Darnold, come here. Like
we'll pick Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I'll pick Kirk Cousins. Oh, Kirk Cousins gone. All right, fine. Oh, we're gonna draft a new guy. Oh, he's out. All right. Sam Darnold, fine. We need a backup for the backup. Daniel Jones, you suck over there. Come over here. You might be good.
Whereas the reverse is absolutely true for the Chicago Bears.
It's like Caleb Williams or bust.
Okay,
that's your game.
This is just the epitome of Caleb Williams football, dude. There is a wide open Rome Odunze in the middle of the field. There's 2 high safeties. The corners are one man's in coverage on the slot, another man's in coverage on the outside. Rome Odunze is wide open. What do you think Caleb Williams does in that situation?
Doesn't throw it to him, I guess.
Force feeds Keenan Allen for a drop pass.
Oh,
yeah. Just poetry, man. Just poetry.
To be fair to
this is honestly, I think all the glitz and glamour and gaudiness of Caleb Williams is his downfall. Shut the fuck up, dude. Play football.
The Bears
need dude, honestly, somebody needs to tell him to shut the fuck up.
Caleb Williams is like a McVay player. Or a McVay kind of coach.
Stop painting your fucking nails. Like, stop doing all that shit, bro. Like, okay, I know what you're trying to do, your personality. You're 4-10, bro.
Yeah,
the guy that was drafted behind you is making the playoffs.
Well, okay, to be fair, it's the Bears, dude. Like, their organization sucks.
Who gives a fuck?
He was still a rookie, dude.
He was drafted with the expectation that he was going to lead them to the playoffs.
Okay, well, you fire your head coach midseason, you're not making the playoffs. That's basically the organization admitting they're not going anywhere.
Well, regardless, even the expectations this season were that the Bears were finally going to have a 4,000-yard passer. The Bears were finally going to find their guy.
I think the expectation for the Bears were they were going to be the Bears.
Well,
they are every year.
Well, I think the expectations for Caleb Williams were that.
Like, do you have expectations for the Browns?
Well, and the fact he even had the audacity to say that he wanted to own part of a team.
Okay, look, he got cocky early out the gate, but I mean, I can't put this entire mess on him.
Yeah,
he's the rookie. You're putting your entire.
To be fair to Caleb Williams,
he's a rookie.
I know he's never gonna watch this. So this is why I speak so freely. But I hope he turns it around, man. He's clearly got the ability. He just needs to fucking buckle down, bro. Like play football, man. Like stop being such a freaking drama king, dude. Yeah. Like golly, man.
I mean, they're 4-10. Like, they're not going anywhere. Like, what's the point of even starting them now?
Yeah, like, take him out. Like, honestly, like, bench him.
Like, why even risk getting hurt?
Start Tyler Badgett, dude.
Like, the Bears need a McVay kind of, head coach to help them.
No, they don't need a McVay. They need a Belichick. They need someone that's going
to...
They need someone that's going to get in Caleb Williams' face. No, I'm serious. Like, they need someone that's going to get in Caleb Williams' face. Like, because, dude, this behavior is unbecoming, bro.
It is.
Like you can't be wearing all these freaking designer clothes in your 4-10 football team, bro.
Yeah.
Like Jane Daniels shows up in a suit and tie. Like Bo Nix shows up freaking nicely dressed. It's like Bo Nix was the 6th quarterback taken.
Yeah, but all the players shoot up pretty remarkably well.
I know, it's drip. I get it. They're rich players. I get it. It's drip. But at the same time, though, it's like, yeah, but bro, have some like optics for yourself. You know what I mean? Like
have some like decency for yourself.
Yeah, like seriously, man. Like you can't be going around acting like you're this highly touted quarterback and then play like shit.
Yeah. And then we got the final.
And speaking of highly touted quarterbacks that played like absolute ass this year, we have the Atlanta Falcons traveling to the Oakland Raiders and winning 15-9, bro.
Yeah.
What an
Yeah. Did Kirk Cousins even score?
Poor freaking Bijan Robinson, man.
Oh, he did finally score.
Bijan Robinson did not deserve to go to the Falcons, bro. He did not deserve to go to this team.
Yeah, but I mean,
He looks great in the uniform, though.
The only reason the Falcons won is because they're playing the Raiders, dude. The Raiders are embarrassed.
And Bijan Robinson is an absolute 5.7 yards to carry. Dude, he's a go. Like, I fucking love this guy.
Desmond Ritter may need to go back to making DoorDash commercials.
Oh, dude, that was the best, bro. He used to fucking being a DoorDash worker. I wonder if the NFL does that just to like, hey, Desmond, do you want a DoorDash deal? Like, oh yeah, we know this guy's not gonna be in the league for long, but let's give him some money.
That's messed up.
Like, you guys, the NFL, you guys, the owners behind the scenes just like snicker, like, I can't believe we took that DoorDash.
Raiders are in the prime spot against Shador. That's the only thing going on for the Raiders so far.
Yeah, it seems like the Raiders are probably gonna get the first overall pick.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing we can say about the Raiders. They might get Shador. Yeah. Great. Okay. Yeah. But this season they're done. Falcons, Penix is now starting.
We've been saying that for a few weeks now. It's like, is Penix ready to
I told you it's coming.
Start Penix? I didn't think they're gonna start him at all. I thought they were gonna just ride it with Kirk Cousins because they paid him, but apparently Kirk's done. Kirk's cooked.
Well, they're
done.
They're the reason they've been losing. He's like, what, 1-4 so far? Like in the past 5 games?
He threw 0 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
Well, no, now he has 1 touchdown and 9 interceptions.
What a wild... This is one of the teams that beat the Eagles.
Yeah, 112 yards, Kirk.
Think about that. They beat the Eagles in overtime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look how they're using him now. Like, they're not even, 17 pass attempts. 22 rushes by Bijan.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's well, and the one stat that I've seen is 12 carries for Tyler Algier. That means that they're done with Kirk Cousins throwing the football, dude. They ran it almost.
Yeah, but they're playing the Raiders.
They ran it twice. They ran it twice as much as they did throw it.
Yeah, he only got 117 yards and a pick against the Raiders.
So, also, like I was looking at the actual timing for this game. This was a short game. Well, because the clock was always running.
Well, because they ran it. Look how many times they ran it.
Yeah, the clock was always
outside running. Of the Raiders. What the heck? Raiders only ran it like
this. I mean, bro, this offense is abominable.
Yeah. Well, I wish we ended.
The only player that actually has any sort of like gumption is Brock Bowers. Poor fucking Brock Bowers.
Get Pitts out of there. Get Pitts out of here.
Get Brock Bowers and Pitts out. Can you imagine if those teams? Can you imagine if Brock Bowers played for the Broncos? Can you imagine if Pitts?
You could have had him, but he didn't.
Me, I'm the organization.
Well,
no, dude. I'm so happy with Bo Nix, dude. And he threw 3 picks, but it's like, all right, like at least he's actually not completely shitting the bed.
Upset with Brock Bowers and on the Raiders. We have to deal with him.
At least not just completely shitting the bed like other Broncos quarterbacks.
Yeah. Well,
let's check out the playoff picture right now. So,
all right.
Sorry, folks. Just give us 1 second. Just cut this part out. Okay, so currently we have the number 1 Chiefs, the number 2 Bills, the number 3 Steelers, and the number 4 Texans. The NFC is currently the Lions, Eagles, and the Vikings secured a playoff berth with that victory against the Chicago Bears.
But they are 5th.
Yeah.
Because they haven't locked up the division yet, so they haven't put the teams up there.
Essentially, the Steelers haven't locked up the North yet because the Ravens could still win the North, so that's leading. That's why the Steelers could be 3, the Ravens could be 3, but that more than likely both those teams are gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah,
they could lose every game and they probably still make the playoffs. Texans probably locked up the South. Like it's not even an argument. So look at this. The Ravens, if they lose, they have a 98% chance to make the playoffs. Current is 99%. They only have to get 1 win.
Yeah.
Broncos, if they beat when they beat the Chargers, when they beat the Chargers on Thursday, they're probably going to move up to 99. They're probably making the playoffs.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Anyway.
What do you mean, dude? What do you mean keep talking? My team hasn't made the playoffs in 8 years, bro. Like, it's been a long 8 fucking years, bro.
I got to the playoffs.
It's been a
27-point lead. I
long
want to hear
8
it.
years, man. It's been a long time. Okay, like seeing that the Broncos are actually prime position to make the playoffs, and I didn't pick them to make it. I mean, that's just poetic right there. I don't know what else to say, but I thought that the Broncos were gonna be good this year, bro. I told you they're gonna be good. I had a feeling they were gonna be good this year. I don't know why I didn't pick them. That was really foolish of me to do so, but I should just stuck with my guns. But yeah, I think it's honestly like the teams are still the Colts. Really, the Colts are still in the hunt. The Chargers would have to. Well, the Chargers would have to lose all 3 of the next games, and then their last 2 games were you said against the Raiders and who else?
The Patriots.
Yeah, exactly. So they're probably making the. So
yeah, I doubt this is changing much.
I'd imagine probably if Baltimore wins against the Steelers, I imagine that they're probably going to end up winning the North.
Well, the AFC teams have just pulled away from the teams in the hunt, though.
Yeah, so yeah, honestly, like, so essentially the AFC playoffs are going to be the Chiefs, the Bills, the Steelers, the Texans, the Ravens, the Broncos, and the Chargers. I think those are the people who are going to make the. How about the West sending 3 teams? We were right. We said that we said we totally could see the West sending 3 teams.
Coaching matters.
It does, absolutely. This is the one season where I think people were like, oh shit, maybe we should have hired Belichick.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe like, can you imagine if like the Bears, the Jets hired like Belichick? I don't know. I know Belichick probably wouldn't go to the Jets, but can you imagine if a coach like that was on that team?
I think Belichick would have quit football together if he went to the Bears.
Oh yeah, maybe he would have. He would have just gone for the wins record. But
I
don't think he cares.
He wants control though of the team. That's why I think he's going to college.
Yeah, he wants full control of the team. NFC is a little bit more murky though.
Yeah.
I think obviously the teams that made the playoffs: the Lions, Eagles, Vikings.
I think
obviously,
given the Bucs schedule, I think the Bucs will win the South.
Yeah, Bucs play Dallas next.
Yeah, they play Dallas, and then you should see the other 2 teams they play.
Yeah, they win one. They win one. They're gonna probably win the 3 seed. In the South, it's just the South's a mess.
The
only team that's even in the that has the potential to upset them is the Falcons, and they have a fucking. Dude, the Falcons play the Giants next, dude. I'm so fucking hyped, bro. Bijan Robinson's gonna fucking eat, dude. He's gonna fucking eat.
Look at the teams in the bubble's chances if they win. Like,
I know that's what I'm saying. Like,
so low.
That's what I said. I'm like, dude, I think the AFC's pretty much locked up. Like the AFC, like you can pretty much write off all these other teams that are still technically in the hunt. Because if they lose to one of these teams, they're done.
Yeah.
Like if the Colts have one more loss, the Dolphins have one more loss, the Bengals have one more loss, it's over. Whereas I think Seahawks is probably going to come down to week 18. It's probably going to be last week. It's probably going to be like very, very last week. They're probably going to play for to play the winning scenario.
It depends on what happens with Geno.
Yeah. I can't believe the Cowboys have an outside chance to make the playoffs too. They're probably like a 0.3% chance.
One more loss and they're done.
If they've somehow for some godforsaken reason beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they'll have life, but they have to win the next 2 games.
They're not beating the Bucs. You think the Dallas defense is going to stop Mike Evans?
I don't know, man. Crazier shit's happened. Happened.
Okay, Dallas can't stop the run, and the run game has been the Bucs' bread and butter all year.
Yeah. I think the Rams have a pretty easy path to the playoffs.
They do. Well, it just
unless Aaron Rodgers wants to play spoiler.
They have to win the West.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the Rams and Seahawks are currently tied, so I think that's probably gonna go down to the last game. That's probably gonna go down to week 18. Packers, yeah, they're making the playoffs. They're the 6th. They haven't officially clinched, but they're 10-4. They're gonna make the playoffs. Commanders also haven't officially clinched unless they have an epic meltdown of the past 3 weeks. Probably gonna make the playoffs. Yeah, I think honestly, like Falcons, Cardinals, Niners, Cowboys, Saints. Formalities, honestly. Yeah. It's just formalities.
They just have to include them in the bubble, just to say they include them in the bubble.
Honestly, like their chances are so like the Saints too. Like the Saints are the last possible team, the last possible.
They're not
scenario.
going.
Yeah, they're not going.
I'm stunned they're in the right. They have 9 losses.
I think who won the earliest to get kicked out of the playoffs? The Raiders or the Giants?
I think it was the Giants.
I think they got kicked out like week 12 or something.
I think the Giants got kicked out first because they played first.
Oh, they're 2-10. I think they got kicked out. Yeah, well, whoever lost their game first was the first team they got kicked out. I'm just curious who did that.
But hey, anyways,
all right,
that's
everybody.
Our NFL recap and playoff picture.
Yeah, we Well, folks, we did make an episode for Week 15 predicting stuff.
Well-
I believe I went 10-7, and you went. No, I think 10. There's only 16 games, so I went 10-7. I was 10-6.
That was pretty fairly near, like that one.
I might went 9-8, honestly, or no, 9 and.
Anyways, we'll cross the bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, well, like I said, we'll do the official record at the very end of our season because I don't really like to. Those charts end up being just dick measuring competitions instead of
Yeah.
like actually like.
Well, there's no. They mean nothing.
I feel like you
It's
should
just
actually.
bragging rights, that's
You
it.
should, yeah, exactly. I feel like you should actually pick the game because you feel like this is what's gonna happen.
Should we have like a little trophy for ourselves?
No.
No, that's kind of corny.
Why would I put it? Where would we put it, bro? Like,
Yeah,
like,
we'll
it's not
put it
even
right
for
here.
a- Yeah, this is my trophy, brother. The Rose Bowl.
All right. Well, anyways,
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week. Well,
that's
actually,
the show. We'll see you for our Thursday night prediction. Broncos Chargers.
we'll see you later for that.
See you later.